OLCN 7th Generation Podcast. We are here at the Onion Lake High School. We're day two for the Treaty Fair here. Here we have Verna Patagan, one of the vendors that are set up here at the high school.
Hi.
So Verna, what do you think of the Treaty Fair that's been going on?
The treaty, what?
The Treaty Fair the past 2 days.
Oh, the past 2 days. I haven't been really into the classes, so I can't say, but
Yeah.
we've been here for as vendors, and business is good here. People are supporting, students are supporting, and that's always a good thing.
Yep, that's good. So you're here with LVL Gourmet Popcorn. Are you one of the main attractions to the vendors?
Yeah, pretty much.
that's
Popcorn
good.
sells, and it's always good, and it's fresh.
Yeah, that's
Can't
good.
go wrong with popcorn.
That's good. So I know you've seen a lot of people come up and by through here. Have you recognized any of the speakers that were walking by?
No, well, maybe just Jimmy Ochi's.
Jimmy Ochi's?
Yeah.
Do you
I
know?
think he's from Paul Band. Is he from Paul Band? Somewhere's over there.
I'm not too
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. So he's been talking about the treaties in his sessions. So
Oh,
That's
and
really good.
Wally. Can't forget Wally.
Wally, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when's your next market?
Next market is on Mother's Day. Well, not Mother's Day. It's Friday of the Mother's Day weekend, and we're having it at the Onion Lake Communiplex.
So how many vendors do you believe that will be there?
I think we'll have like 25, 26 vendors.
That's good.
So we're fully booked already, and yeah, we have a wait list.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So is the popcorn business, has it been busy quite recently, or?
It's been busy throughout the year. Beginning of the year, usually every year from January to, let's say, May, it's usually really quiet. And then last year I decided to start doing fundraisers in those quiet times, and it's like been really busy. So
That's really good. That's
so
good.
it's been really good, like just to support groups or people that want to fundraise. I've had probably 6 or 7 already fundraising groups since January.
Okay.
Hey guys, if you guys don't mind, could we reverse the roles here? So you'll interview him, just ask him about whatever, hockey, how his season's been, and just whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You're the interviewer.
okay, so I'm the interviewer, and first of all, I want to say the popcorn business is. I started up the popcorn business because I needed to find a way to pay for my son. Well, my son Lair.
This is my mother, Verna.
I needed to find a way to pay for hockey fees because hockey fees are expensive. Playing hockey is expensive. Going to tournaments, going to games, it all costs money. And working an 8 to 4:30 job was not cutting it. And yeah, so I needed to find a way. And then so I started doing the popcorn business, and it's helped pay for all his fees, all his hockey fees, and it's taken him places. And so he's gone like from western to eastern of Canada. So he's kind of played all over, and plus in the States, and all that has been because hockey paid for his hockey fee, or it's paid for his hockey fees. So I'd like to ask, what made you further your hockey career?
For me, I think it was just finding that right mindset. because finding that right mindset, that mental block that has been there for a while. So I had to figure out a way to overcome that and find my true learning potential, because that's what's been holding me down. So once I overcame that, that's when I started progressing more than I should have. Like I had like a big growth spurt in my hockey career, just because of finding a way to overcome the mental side of things. So that's why mental health plays a big part of your daily life. So
So what's really helped you with the mental health part in your hockey career? Because I know mental health is a big issue, a big topic in like First Nations youth.
yeah, I would say just having like the right mindset, being thankful for where you are and where you've gone with the amount of things that I've done. Like just living in the moment, like just being there is good enough to keep going. You know, like even I think like after my junior year, I came out with an injury, a season-ending injury in playoffs, and I thought my hockey career was over because I was hurt and I was just exiting juniors. I was gonna figure out like no scouts were gonna look at me, but knowing my size and my playing ability, there were some pro coaches that took interest in me. So once I got that little bit of hope that they were interested, that really pushed me to overcome my injury that I have. So I had to take care of my injury, and I just started working. It was just a constant grind for me.
Yeah.
Like even eating right was the main reason why my mental health has boosted, because I started eating the right organic foods that your body needs. And once I started that diet, my mental health has changed so much. Like there's a saying, you are what you eat.
Yeah.
So I tried to avoid junk food the most I could.
And it doesn't help with all the popcorn there at home.
No, it doesn't. No. So sometimes I steal a bag and I
Yeah.
go hide out downstairs and munch it by myself. So
Yeah.
and then I gotta go burn it off. So,
Yeah.
but I think just seeing the progress of seeing my progress of the mental side of things and physical side of things improve, that's when my mental health just started increasing. And that's what I've strived for, is just that, I guess, that dopamine of feeling good.
Yeah.
So just like even some days I just don't feel like doing anything, but once I just shut my brain off and let my body do it, it's a different story.
So when you were injured, when you broke, like he broke his foot on my birthday. They were playoffs, had a playoff game. He slammed into the boards and twisted his ankle and kind of fractured his foot. So with that injury, can you explain how how you fixed yourself up?
How I
Like how
fix
like
myself.
as like if athletes are looking at you, how did you, like, from end of season to beginning of season, you were able to play like the next season? What was your routine, your regime?
It was long. It was a long recovery process. It was constant icing. I don't really like cold, so it was a lot of constant icing, a lot of creams that it took, a lot of like wrapping. It just a lot of like resting it was the main part, not using it. But once the swelling started to go down on it, the bruising, that's when I started adding like little resistant training to it, but also icing it. But then I started applying heat to around 2 to 3 times a day, and I think within a month I was out of my air cast walking around because I was doing those things, and then I started walking without the air cast within the 2 month span. It was a lot of icing, and I guess getting enough vitamins for that recovery process to improve. So
And then also, like I watched you try and doctor yourself. You did the icing, you did the light therapy. Um, he went to a physio
yeah,
constantly. Like,
did a
he,
lot of what was it? What's it called?
shock therapy.
Yeah, the shockwave therapy that really improved a lot. The ultrasound therapy too, which is really good for sprains. So, and I heard from Brent Burns from the Carolina Hurricanes. He uses the ultrasound waves on his body every day.
Okay.
So it's really good for muscle recovery too. Really well.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then say there's so from what would be the process of going from minor hockey to where you're at today? Like if youth are interested in going that route.
The way I kind of left minor hockey was kind of like a different route than most other players would do. When I was 14, I left minor hockey to go play juniors in Cold Lake. It was like a brand new league, the Western States Hockey League at the time it was called. Now it's called USPHL. I jumped in that league my first year. I was 14, and I was playing against a bunch of 18, 19, 20-year-old guys. And I was out there. I was a big kid for my age. I blended in pretty well. And I think just constantly playing with the older, better hockey players will definitely make you a better hockey player. It was a little tough transition though. Living away from home, especially after living at home for so long. It was a little tough, but just having the right people around you will make your experience a lot better, and that will make you want to strive to go see more places in the world. So, I think it was just the people that made it worth the experience.
Yep.
You know, really soaking in the emotion. Experiencing that whole junior career too, which made it really well. But it started off with a really low level junior league. That's where I went, and now I see this year there's a few kids from Onion Lake that did that.
Yep.
A few kids went to Edson, one of my friends, and I was proud. I mean, I'm proud of all my friends that really want to try and make something of themselves in the hockey world, and I kind of feel like I kind of made like a path.
A path.
A
Yep.
path for them in Onion Lake, so they want to go experience the junior world.
They see somebody from here kind of like advancing in, and so it encourages them to try even harder
Yeah,
to get to that level,
yeah,
and that's good.
yep. And we have really great young talent here in Onion Lake, and there's like five 5 U18 players from Onion Lake that are playing in a senior contact team, which is really good. It's really great to see young kids playing with the old guys.
Yeah.
So
So
and they fit well right in.
it's good. So throughout your whole hockey career, who has made the most impact in your life? Like a coach or billet
Most
parent?
impact?
Yeah, the most impact. And why?
I think every people left a huge impact on me throughout my hockey career. I don't think I could leave anyone out,
Okay.
honestly.
That's
There's you, there's Dad, there's Kelly Zacharias, there's Jeremy Blooms, there's Charlie Penner, there's all my billet parents like Jeff Collins, Kathy, the Collins. There's Dale Rose, and there's Jessica Rodriguez, my California billet parents,
Yeah.
my other parents in Cold Lake, the Segans,
That's good.
yeah, and I guess even all the coaches that I've met, that I've played with, that I played for growing up, they all left an impact.
Yeah.
Along with all my hockey brothers that I've played with growing up, all the hockey brothers that I met.
It's good.
So they all left an impact and they all shaped me to who I am today. So
Good to
it's
hear.
really good.
So I know in California you really struggled mentally.
Yeah.
How did you overcome that? Because I saw you and I couldn't do much.
Um,
You know, being so far away.
I
So.
think it was Jeremy, my coach and my billet parents that really helped me. Sat me down, had a good talk.
So you had a really good support system.
Yeah, going
Because
forward.
I know your coach did call me and asked, like, what do we do with him? What do we do with you? Like, how can we help you?
Yeah.
And then I told him, like, try and help him any way you can. Like,
Yeah.
you have my blessing, you know, you go ahead and do what you need to do to help
Yeah.
him. And I know, like, they've really helped you. And I'm glad that
Yeah.
to you went to California, and
Yeah.
because of that you've gained like a mentor, and you've got like these online counseling people that you can always contact.
Yeah.
And it's always important, it's always good to have like the support system there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. But I think what really turned that around was I think I started to leave my room. I started to go out and explore my surroundings instead of hiding inside my room all the time. Because I think that's what really put me in my nutshell,
Oh, okay.
was just hiding out in my room and avoiding the outside world. But I think once I started hanging out with my teammates after practices and being more involved in the team events, that's when I started to have a different outlook on life.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
that's what really brought me out, was just leaving my room,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes, leave your room, go do something.
Yeah, that's the big
You
part
you gotta keep your mind busy.
it's the big part for a lot of kids these days. They just go hide out in their room and they just sit there in their thoughts.
Yeah.
So if you want to get better, just leave your room,
Go outside.
go talk your mind to someone outside or something, to your dog, or you can. So
Good.
yeah, that's everything.
And I think
Is that everything?
I think that's it.
Everything?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. And
Thanks, Mom.